Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be talking about foot contact time, and we're going to start the video right now. This is the newest edition of the Performance Lab.
Reach your individual goals. You don't want to just talk about straight line speed. We also want to talk about your ability to be quick. We break down your video. Let's make you into the quarterback I know you can become.
All right, so thank you so much for checking out this video. We're always putting out content to be able to help you as sprinters understanding how to be able to run faster. A lot of the information that we get is based off of the sprint breakdowns that we do of top sprinters, top overall athletes. We'll go ahead and add a playlist link right here if you want to check some of those out. But if this information ends up being beneficial for you, go ahead and click that link down below, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, you can leave those down below. We're gonna hit right into it. All right, so over the last few months, what I've really been able to recognize is it seems like the biggest difference between top sprinters and the novice sprinters, the people that are getting higher numbers when it comes to the 40, the 60, the 100, whatever, it ends up going a lot into the foot contact time. So today I really want to go into how to improve your foot contact time, some drills, and some ways to be able to progress that. The first thing that is the most important thing that you have to understand is where you want to be landing when you're striking the ground, right? And the first thing that I see that causes a longer foot contact time is if we're landing more on the outside part of the foot, more of the inside part of the foot, right? And potentially even if you turn your foot out too much, right? Because when you land, and we see some guys have good foot contact times that end up turning their feet out slightly, but at the end of the day, what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to land as far forward in that foot as possible and as much underneath the hip as possible. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to work on going high knees, getting the knees up. And the common mistake that I see when people do high knees is they don't put a focus on knee up, toe down, knee up, toe down. So we're just going to go ahead and do that in high knees. Just put a big emphasis on getting the knees up, right? And then getting that toe back down as I'm striking the ground to make it so I'm getting a nice bouncy effect when striking the ground. The next part that goes into this is going to be improving our horizontal force in the ground, right? So when we're striking, we don't want to be too much, and I know in high knees, we're working on just doing this, but really what we want to be able to start working on from here, the next progression is going to be getting some horizontal contact. So we want to be able to still get the high knees up, but now we're going to get this horizontal contact back down into the ground, right? So we're going to get a little bit of knee extension to make it so I can get right back in underneath me. I don't need to necessarily get a lot of extension, but I want to make it so I get some extension so then I could land right back underneath me. Now the next thing from there, I'm going to work on bounds, right? And this is going to be just a big focus on spending the least amount of time on the ground as possible. So I'm just bounding here. Then I'm just getting nice and springy and really being able to, the best that I can, hit the ground and pop right back off the ground, okay? And then from there, I want to be able to just progress it. So I'd go into a faster running. So I'll just go into more of like an 80, 90%. Again, just focusing on where I'm landing and making sure that it's in the best position as possible. So I need a great posture here, and I need to make sure that I'm landing with my foot right underneath my hip as I'm going, to be able to really understand what ends up being the main part of being able to help you in improving your foot contact time. And then what I would do, right, is be able to watch myself sprint and see how well am I doing those drills, right? If I need to be able to focus on one part, maybe I'm not feeling bouncy enough, we need to do more bounds. Maybe I'm not landing in the right position, I need to practice more of that drill. Maybe I don't have my right toe position, then I would really focus on that, right? You could just go marching, right, and be able to really work on how you're striking the ground and make it so you get that rhythm, right? But get this same view from the side, and you don't need to have any crazy type of technology in order to really see what's going on when you're going through your sprint. You just got to be consistent with it, right? And all you want to be able to do is, again, just get that side view, and I'll show you here what I would do here and be able to work on getting quickly on and off the ground. So again, if you like this information, go ahead and click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to check out some of the things that we have within our program, that'd be awesome. You can go ahead and check the description down below for that. We have 3-month programs. We have a few different excellent ways for you to be able to get access to some programs that can really make a big difference in your sprinting by focusing on the mechanics. That's the big thing that I do, is I really want to focus on the mechanics and the how to be able to run faster, right? There's a lot of things that we do within our programming that is very, very repetition oriented, right? So it's not a big focus on adding a lot of different types of exercises, but really being able to perfect the things that are going to give you the most amount of improvement, right? Really work on being able to get out of your start, really make sure that you can get through your start into your drive phase and then into your top end speed and be able to do that as effectively as possible and really understand what are the key dynamics in order to get there. So go ahead and check out the description down below in order to find out more. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.